Hi, welcome back to Auto Tip Off. Enjoy today's video. This is the Range Rover SV Autobiography, an ultra-luxurious version of the already unbelievably posh Range Rover. It's a high-riding alternative to the likes of Bentley Bentayga, Rolls-Royce Cullinan and Mercedes S-Class in the outright luxury stakes. Take the Range Rover SV Autobiography's interior, for example. It feels even more dependably built than the standard Range Rovers, and almost every surface comes with luxurious leather upholstery, brushed metal trim or a varnished wood finish. Pick a vibrant model and you get an interesting arrangement of lightweight carbon fiber and heftier steel trims on the center console too. It's not just crammed with swanky materials, you also get an honest serving of high-tech kit. 3 infotainment displays come as standard, one on the dashboard, a second on the center console and a third which replaces conservative analog dials. The dashboard-mounted display is easy to use and comes with sat-nav as standard, while the lower screen deals with all the Range Rover's environment control functions. Sadly, it's not quite as intuitive to use as the physical dials you get in most preferences. There's undeniably loads of space in the Range Rover SV Autobiography's front seats, and the standard 24-way electric fine-tuning means you could happily waste hours finding your precise seating position. Unlike the standard Range Rover, SV Autobiography models come with just 2 rear seats. These come with almost as much adjustment as those in the front and enough legroom to rival a first-class flight. The Range Rover's boxy body means there's boatloads of headroom too, and its large rear doors mean you won't have to stoop down to climb in.
So, there's space for 2 passengers to travel in luxury, but there isn't quite as much space left over for baggage as you get in other less luxurious SUVs. There's still room for 4 large cases and a set or 2 of golf clubs in the SV Autobiography's boot with the back seats in place, however. If you need to carry the odd old-fashioned sideboard, the back seats can be folded down to open up a wide flat load bay. It's particularly roomy if you go for an LWB model with a longer wheelbase. You won't be filling the Range Rover SV Autobiography's boot with large items of furnishings very often, but if you do, the 565 horsepower V8 engine will have no difficulty pulling you and it around at considerable speed. In dynamic models, killing the 0 to 62 miles per hour sprint takes just 5.4 seconds, and it won't run out of steam until you hit a mammoth 155 miles per hour.
As you might expect, fuel economy takes a hit when you're barreling along at such speeds, but even with a gentle touch on the accelerator you'll be lucky to achieve more than 20 miles per gallon in normal driving conditions. If fuel economy is more of a concern, there's also a 2.0-litre hybrid model or a pair of V6 and V8 diesels that'll lap up long journeys with fewer stops to brim the tank. Sorry to say, the industrial-strength suspension required to keep the Range Rover SV Autobiography's huge body in check in corners isn't able to flatten out bumps as well as in the likes of a Mercedes S-Class or Rolls-Royce Cullinan. You'd never call it rough, but large potholes will send a thud through your seat than in some alternatives.
Off-road, however, and the Range Rover SVA comes into its own. The standard 4-wheel drive system and automatic gearbox help it claw its way up steep slippery slopes that'd leave most 4x4 SUVs stranded. Once you've had your fill of off-road chases, you'll find the Range Rover SVA is very comforting at motorway speeds. You'll hear hardly any wind and tire noise, and it comes with plenty of driver aids to help lessen tiredness on long journeys. The Range Rover, on which this high-performance SVA model is based, earned a 5-star safety rating from Euro NCAP, but this was back in 2012. Since then, the crash tests have been made significantly more stringent. That being said, you do get automatic emergency braking as standard to help prevent avoidable collisions. Overall, the Range Rover SV Autobiography makes a good high-class SUV that's certainly worth a look if you occasionally head off-road but don't want to compromise on luxury. Want to see a car video you like? Leave a comment below and we'll do our utmost to make it. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next episode.